Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. And for today's video, I wanted to bring you guys some pre-update gameplay using PSYLOCKE. Because ever since we figured out that the next update was going to be a mutant update, all I've been saying, and if you've been watching the videos, you will hear it multiple times. I hope PSYLOCKE gets a uniform. I hope PSYLOCKE gets a uniform. I hope PSYLOCKE gets a uniform. That's literally all I've been saying because, as you all know, I have a lot of love for PSYLOCKE and I really want her to get even stronger than she currently is. And frankly, she's almost perfect already. Her damage is absolutely insane and her survivability is very good as well. She's one of the very few characters in this game that has an iframe on every single one of her skills. They're not full iframes, but there's an iframe on every single one of her skills. In addition to that, she has damage immunity and her 5th skill iframe is one of the longest iframes in the game. And the radius on this skill is absolutely insane to go along with the fact that it can one-shot basically any character in PvP. She's absolutely fantastic. She's a character that doesn't ever need a uniform, but as you all know, I have a lot of love for her, so of course I want a uniform for the character. And a lot of you guys have been hitting me up, probably due to the fact that all I've been saying is PSYLOCKE, 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 asking to see more gameplay with Betsy, and that is what we are going to do today. I'm going to give you guys a look at a couple of my highest clears with her, because even though I don't feature her on the channel as often anymore, I still use her basically every opportunity that I get. Like basically every time Ebony Maw is my boss of the day, she's one of my go-tos because she's an absolute monster. Now, I know you guys are going to give me shit, but I still haven't finished her Obelisk. As you all know, I have a 200% mind damage ignore dodge obelisk here, and I've had it for quite some time, and this was supposed to go to her, but because I love Betsy so much and because of the fact that all of her skills are mind damage, I wanted mind damage, and a 200% damage proc, because to me, if she can do state 65 plus against Ebony Maw with a 110 proc, I'm thinking to myself, with double mind damage and a 200% proc, would we be able to push like 10 levels higher? And that's what I wanted with her. And one great thing about PSYLOCKE is the fact that since she has multiple skills, like her 4 and her 5, they both do insane amount of damage, right? She's probably one of those characters that would do very, very well even if you didn't give her a mind damage obelisk. If you give her a CTP of energy, or if you give her a CTP of rage, because both of these skills do really good damage, she would probably still do absolutely insane amount of damage. But I'm determined, I'm stubborn, as you guys all know, so I've been trying to roll double mind damage 200% for her ever since she came to the game. Frankly, before she even touched down, as soon as we saw she was coming, I've been trying to get that. But those are obelisks that are very rare and very few, so yeah, it may take me forever and I may never get it. But if she gets a uniform, then we're definitely gonna step up her game. We're gonna give her that ignore dodge, mind damage, and see if we can move up from what we can currently do now. Maybe like state 70, 75 would be dope, especially if we get a uniform. And if we get a uniform, that thing's getting a mystic, like mythic. Is this Gohan? Anyways, mystic. Oh, mystic PSYLOCKE, guys, check it out. Anyways, man, I'm actually really hyped, even though there's no confirmation that she's gonna get a uniform yet, because it's just insane the level of character that she is already. Like right now, her DPS is way higher than Jean Grey. Survivability, I would say Jean Grey still has her beat because of the revive and the heal. Healing would be really awesome to see for PSYLOCKE, but she doesn't need it. I personally would just like to see more damage, even though she doesn't need it. But anyways, man, let me actually show you guys the build before. You know what? Forget the build. I'll come back and I'll show you guys at the end of it. I'm really excited. And anytime people ask to see PSYLOCKE gameplay, that and Scarlet Witch gameplay, I always get really, really excited because I really love those characters. So for this video, boys, stay 65 Ebony, 110 proc using using this team setup right here, and this is going to be a cakewalk. The only thing we actually have to worry about here is the toxic meteor, and that's one of the reasons why I would like it if she got healing. If she got healing, she'd actually become a very, very, very powerful character for PvP, because 5 iframes, damage immunity, and one of her iframes is on her 5th, being so long, and the radius on that is just disgusting. Oh my goodness, she would just rip through everything. Well, she already does, but still. So we're just gonna run through 65 year real quickly so I can show you guys that baby girl gets down to business. Like, this high up, there's only like 2 other characters that can really compete. Well, that's not true. There's 3. There's Sharon Rogers if you use the whole White Fox Deadpool thing, but like if we're just talking like regular everyday teams, then there's really only, what is this, bro? This guy, he's so confused. He doesn't even know what he wants to do, bro. Oh my goodness. Anyways, like, that actually messed me up because this guy was like doing like 2 attacks at the same time. Anyways, there's only like 2 other characters that can do past 65 besides the whole Sharon Rogers thing. There's only like Luna Snow and Scarlet Witch, you know what I'm saying? So Betsy's like top tier. One thing I would like them to change for her is the 3 skill. When you fire that shuriken and you use it to trigger the proc, if you try to immediately go into the 4th skill, you have to take a few steps forwards. English, do you even? Anyways, sometimes it actually triggers the proc really early. And this guy actually finessed me there. Anyways, because you have to take a few steps forward after jumping backwards to fire out the shuriken. So it would be nice. See, like right there, I lost the 4th skill proc. And for me, I like to proc on the 4th, even though you can proc on either one. Like right there. Ooh, okay, we're close enough to the wall, so I didn't jump back that far. So we actually got it there. So that's one thing I would like them to change. Also, her mind resistance decrease. I would like them to change that to like defense down. That would be dope. Oh my goodness. She doesn't need any of that. I would just like them to like give her more damage. Like chain hit would be dope too. Right? Imagine. Oh my goodness. Kind of want to give her a CTP of energy now just to see like how much more damage she would do with the chain hit on the 5th skill. Or even the 4th, because they have a lot of hits. Okay, what are you going to do, big guy? Nice. We're perfectly aligned there so we didn't get hit. I missed the proc. I've been missing all my procs, and this is me like just not hitting the proc and just literally just having fun with her, and she's ripping through this. Now, some of you guys may even think, oh, this is just because you're running her with some of the best supports in the game. That's not true, because my PSYLOCKE, right? Hold up, what are you gonna do, big guy? Okay. Even without Phil Coulson or Nick Fury, I can do stage 60. Like, I could do stage 60 if I wanted to with like Ancient One or She-Hulk, right? So don't let the fact that I'm using these OP supports right now convince you like this is absolutely the team that you need to use to get like stellar damage out of her. That's not the case. Like, she's an absolute monster of a character. Like, level 70, year 25, where I have her right now, she's in a whole different league than people like Magneto. Or, to be honest, even Sue when it comes to just damage output. But Sue, the whole charm deal, makes her an amazing character to have. In addition to the fact that her deluxe package, because you get the extra custom gears and ISOs, that those are truly invaluable because there's no limit. If there wasn't a limit to like Phoenix Feathers and M-Crown Crystals and that stuff, then her value would definitely be closer to Sue's. But because there's a cap, then Sue wins every single time. Even if the characters were at the exact same power level, I would always say the Fantastic Four Deluxe package is better, just because of the cap on Phoenix Feathers. If they remove that one day, then that's a whole different story. But I don't think they're ever going to do that. The most they'll ever do is just bring it up a little bit more, because they make a lot of money from whales wanting to like max out all the mutants day one and all that kind of stuff, right? So they'll never make the mistake that they made with Black Antimatter and Chaos Stormstones, because that's, I wouldn't say it's a mistake, But I guess it's a new business strategy. They figured out that instead of allowing people like me to amass hundreds of thousands of black antimatter and never buy any from the store, they'll never do that again. So we're gonna stop it right here. As you can see, she just literally walked through stage 65 with me, literally just chatting it up with you guys. And honestly, I think she could do like 1 or 2 stages higher if I was on the ball with the proc, even though this is just a 110 proc. Just keep that in mind. We're gonna jump over here really quickly and we're gonna go up against stage 45 against Cull Obsidian. Now, Cull Obsidian, the mind damage, nah, it's not going to keep him in check for the whole fight. So this is definitely a much harder fight. And then we have to worry about bleed and poison. So we might actually have to be a little bit more careful here. We might even die. But let's push through it and see what baby girl can do, boys. Like, it's actually crazy to think that baby girl is already in line to get a uniform when she is right now stronger than most of the tier 3 characters in the game, right? Whew, that was disgusting. That was like a bar and a half. Yo, that was some sick damage right there. Okay, you gotta watch out for the poison and the bleed. I'm gonna make sure I keep my immunity up, but when he starts penetrating, I'm gonna have to be really, really careful. I also have to watch out. Actually, no, I don't have to watch out for them. Well, I do have to watch out for them if I don't have my my immunity up. What I was talking about, guys, is the blade twisters, because when you're using PSYLOCKE, her fourth skill can be guard broken. Right, even if you have immunity to guard break on her, you have to still be careful in World Boss Ultimate because of the blade twisters. Keynote, in case you guys are new and you don't know, the blade twisters that spawn and this thing that he's about to do, will still guard break you even if you have immunity to guard break on your obelisk. The only way to protect yourself from it and the blade twister is to actually have super armor. Oh, that was nice. That was a nice bit of damage there. So it's actually very interesting that we have 2 of these things in the game that in most cases they do the same thing, but like I always say, they're not the same, right? And that's one of the cool things about Nick Fury, because like I feel like Nick Fury was made especially for World Boss Ultimate, because the super armor that he's offering right here is not only protecting me against Cull Obsidian's spin, it's also protecting me against the blade twister, because that would interrupt my fourth skill even if I had the immunity up, right? I would lose a bunch of damage. So yeah, that's why I always recommend Nick Fury to everybody, because as a character, he's freaking awesome. Like, his damage survivability isn't that great, but his damage is absolutely insane. And because you get the leadership, the support deal, the buff that you can keep passing to your characters, Nick Fury is just an animal all together, bro, right? And then the super armor just on top of that is just icing on top of icing on top of icing on top of an already amazing cake, right? It's just crazy. Like, we're taking a beating here. Okay, baby girl, move. Actually got snared there, and then we took some bleed damage. The poison on top of that is just not good. Like, she's putting out enough damage that I know she can clear this and probably do even higher. It's just the poison, the poison, the poison. So some healing in her kit would be really nice to have. Defense down, I'm always for defense down. That works in World Boss. I'm always for it. Yeah, we could definitely, looks like we could do at least 1 more stage higher. So that's good. I'm kind of scared that if she gets a uniform, nothing's gonna really change. It's probably gonna be like 1 new skill because her skills are just so awesome as already. Like, I feel like if they give her a uniform, they're probably going to change a skill that I don't even use as is. So it will be like kind of point. Well, I wouldn't say it's pointless because the extra stat buff, right? Okay. Whoo, really? Okay. Come on, baby girl. Don't get hit. Okay. Yeah, we got, whoo, actually we don't got this because of the poison. Anyways, yeah, I guess you could use a little survivability buff with a heal. And I think that's the only thing that they could give her to really like, because she's taking damage, but she's taking damage when she has the immunity up because there's just skills that penetrate the immunity, right? And even giving her like invincibility, which I don't think she would Like, I don't think invincibility would fit the character, but even give her like invincibility wouldn't fix this because the poison would still hit you while you're invincible. So healing would be definitely the only major survivability boost that I could justify for the character. But frankly, I don't think she's missing anything. I feel like she's damn near perfect. And if they sold me a uniform with no skill changes, while I definitely would be mad and I would feel like it's lazy as hell, it wouldn't be a bad purchase just because she's just gonna get so much stronger, like an extra 25% more all attack on top of this character that's basically a walking nuke. Oh my goodness. Anyways, boys, we're gonna wrap it up right here, man. I'm actually gonna finish up her ISO set as soon as I see that she's getting a uniform. If I see a uniform in the next few days, then this is getting done, and we'll probably change this to a 200% proc that we have sitting right now. But yeah, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Let me know if you guys want to see anything else with my baby Betsy. If not, I'm going to keep her on the shelf and keep it to myself. Because, you know what I'm saying? I love you guys. Y'all my people. But some of these things, some of these characters are just for me. Like her and Wanda. I'm just playing, man. I love you guys, man. Hit me up in the comments, man. Oh, yeah. The third person to comment on this video will be getting 300 crystals from me. I haven't done one of those in a while. So, yeah, some free crystals, the third person that comments on this video. Let's get it.